What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man, Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
What up? Your boy, Greg Gray, Dope Living TV, live. Let's start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, let me bring my guy, Steve.
What's going on, Greg?
We're good. Man, yesterday we had a great show with some great people who could really put us on the track of relationship success. And I know you had to go in on one of them, not necessarily go in on them, but you had to make sure that he was getting the message so that he could convey the message. Am I correct?
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted him to answer the question correctly. He wasn't answering the question. He was giving a different perspective of it where it wasn't answering the question.
Right. We got him though, right, Mo? We got him situated.
It's great.
What's going on, bro?
Man, life just lifing.
Now I got somebody that's sitting in the green room. I don't know who she is.
Right.
Michelle?
Yes.
Who that is, Harpo?
How you doing?
I'm good.
What's
Who
going
that
on?
is, Harpo?
I was invited by Darrell Gregg.
Okay, all right. We're gonna let Darrell talk about it. What's going on, Darrell?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
I saw
I'm
Michelle
doing
French
fabulous.
pop up. I didn't know who Michelle French was.
A few people, man. You know how I do it, man. I will always invite people to take the experience along with me.
But welcome to the show, Darrell. Darrell has been on the show 2 or 3 times already, y'all. Okay, Darrell is an entrepreneur, number one. He's a musician. He's a recording artist. He's a comedian. He's a filmmaker. Tell me if I left something out, Darrell.
A family man. And a biblical. And a man that loves God. How about that?
Want to put it all out there, man, and make sure that we represented you properly. What's going on, Jeff Relevant? Want to make sure we represented you properly, bro.
What's up, Jeff?
Good.
A long time ago, when we first started coming on, when we was doing podcasts with just a few of us were on here, Darrell came on, and Darrell was, I think he was doing a film with some comedians on there. Was going across the country, doing some stuff. Darrell, you come a long way since then, man. I want to use this as a catch-up show that's going to lead into the thing that you're getting ready to do this Saturday. So what's been going on with you, bro? And who's Michelle?
Michelle is a DJ here in Rockville, Illinois. So she's a DJ and she does a lot of different things. So, like I said, I always take people along the way of the journey. so they can experience some of the things I experience. And Michelle's been a supporter of some of the things I do. So, why not, say, hey, come and help, come and see how, it's done on Dope Living TV. That's the dopest thing in the world.
Oh,
Oh, I appreciate that, man. We appreciate that. What's up, Michelle?
How you doing?
How you doing,
Uh,
Michelle?
how you fellas doing?
Michelle, we
All
good,
right.
okay, but I'm gonna need some energy, okay? You a
Some more
DJ.
lively. I mean,
Supposed
you
to
a
pump up.
DJ.
Come on
Oh,
now.
well,
Pump up the
I didn't,
volume, pump up the volume.
Briggs, I didn't want to get on here and be buck wild on your show for the first
Oh,
time, man. Now,
But that's what we want you to do.
okay,
Daryl,
well,
you better tell her. You better
well,
tell her what we do here.
well, shit, I can turn it up. Not a
Oh, you
problem.
better
Turn up in there.
Turn it up then.
Okay, I'm DJ Red Fox from Rockford, Rocktown.
yeah,
Rock
let's
down.
go. You're gonna be there this Saturday. But Daryl, again, what's been going on with you, bro? I mean, because we hadn't seen you in a while. I know you're doing some things, and I know a couple of things that you could talk about it if you want to, that weren't too good recently that happened. But the guy that I know who you are, you always come through, man. So what's been going on with you lately, though?
Well, man, like I said, my best attributes in life is business, entertainment. And, I just been working on this project, when I first met you, when I first met you through this whole thing I've been doing as far as the music, when I first, was introduced to you, Biggs Radio, we doing a music seminar here this Saturday coming up. So that's one of the biggest things we've been doing. I think Rockford haven't seen this much star power at one time. So this is kind of like a big thing for Rockford for me to bring it here. Everything that I've done and went out and met people. And I met the generals here. And I met the generals at the TV station, met generals like yourself, and be able to bring that back and to my city and be able to show people, hey, this is what you could do, no different than I can do. But what I'm doing, I'm bridging the gap between them having to go out and find that, and I can just bring it here to the people, and then they can have the same connections I have. They'll be on your show next week.
A long time ago, this type of a venue was done by WGCI, and then it stopped. All right, so I think it's a great thing that you're getting ready to bring it back. Okay, what really made you, outside of the fact you wanted to help people, all right, what made you want to bring something like this back into the mainstream?
Well, you know what? I experienced this maybe 25 years ago. It was kind of a little different. I think it was we went into Chicago, and after we won the contest, we caught a charter bus to New York, and that experience alone was a memorable moment in my life. So just to be able to do that and then bring it to your city for people to experience, when you get together with other musicians and singers, they get around in the corner, start singing songs, they start rapping. It's just a lot of love in the atmosphere. So just to see those guys in a different generation to experience that, that's what this is going to do this weekend.
That's what's up, man. I know that it's going to be great. Okay, not just because I'm one of the VIP people there, but because of, because of the fact that it's something that Mo talks about all the time. Learning the business. Don't go out there blind. You know what I'm saying? Learn this business, and now you're bringing together, you and Ms. Dinah Lynn Biggs, bring together people that can help that honestly help these people. Because there's a lot of people out there, Daryl, you know as well as I know, that say, yeah, I can get you here, I can get you there, I can do this, I can do that. All right. You've never been that person. All right.
Right.
What do you say to those people who placate that false narrative, man, that dream that they can't fulfill?
Well, the main key that I understand from everything I've done, it's not up to that individual to take you to the next level. I've been to Hollywood, and I experienced a lot of things where, let's say we have 30 people and I'm working at a TV station, but everybody's depending on this one person to make them a star. But I was the only one that never thought that because I was already a star in my book. So, you know, this, and when you do things like that, um, you may meet somebody. It might not be that person who brought you there, but he's going to connect you to somebody else that's going to help you. So it's like the movie Jim Carrey had, Yes Man. You have to always go because you're not going for the reason you're going for. You're going for to meet the next connection. So those things are going to happen all the time, but always in the midst of anything that's bad, there's something good. You have to go find the good that's in the bad. That's how I look at that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I see you got Michelle sitting over here, and I got a special guest coming on in a second. Michelle,
Yes.
how important it is that you get these people off their feet, man, and make a move, girl?
It's very important. Because actually we're bringing something to this city that has never been done before. You know, and with that being said, I got some families that's got a music group in Atlanta, but he's from here, so has been bringing, this little thing back to this the town, and showing love on the line. I'm sure y'all heard of that. Um,
Yep.
the Impossible Music Group. So with that direction, you know, and by Darrell being in that field, what I see the same thing as my nephew doing, I'm trying to work with Darrell so that we both can meet some people to take us where we trying to go.
Darrell is the guy who know the people. He already know them, okay? But see, this is what I know about Darrell, okay? And I can tell you this, and then I'll bring the special guest on. Darrell is a very humble guy. Now, when he's doing his business, oh, he out there. You know Darrell here, okay? Darrell get the suits on. Darrell teaching people how to step with his music. Darrell is out there doing his thing, promoter, just promoting. But the thing that Darrell does, he promotes other people too, okay? And he is not selfish with the way that he promotes people. And he's very humble. But when you get him to talking about what he knows, and this is what we do here, Steve does it, Mo does it, we can only speak of what we know, all right? Darrell does that very well. He tells everybody exactly what he knows, and he gets it done. He gets the word out, all right? As I'm saying that, okay, this lady that's coming on right now, man, she's partnered with Darrell to get this done. I used to manage her back in the day. Okay, I like to take credit for her being as famous as she is right now, but I'm not gonna take that credit. All right, but she has her own radio station. It's the Biggs Radio Network. Everybody say what's up to Dinah Biggs.
Dialing
Hey, hey, hey,
Hey,
Hey,
what's
in.
up?
What's
Diane.
how
going
you
on?
doing?
I'm
That's
good. How
good.
y'all doing tonight?
Slow
All
All
right.
motion.
right, all
Doing
right.
good.
What up, Mama?
Oh, not much, Greg. I see you out there, man.
We here. So you guys, we was talking to Darrell earlier. We got Michelle, the DJ, on here too.
Okay,
You guys are
great.
doing something that as I was saying earlier, WGCI used to do this. Then they stopped it. Okay, you guys are bringing this back. Okay, and I think it's something that should never have stopped. Okay, the Biggs Radio Music Seminar. Tell us about that. What
Man,
did you what made you want to do it?
well, I mean, I work well with Darrell Gregg. You, Darrell Gregg, and myself, we all came together some years ago. And this journey with helping independent artists across the country has just been, overwhelming. So, we were looking to do this, and some good folk over in Rockford offered us a facility, to have this event. And Darrell and I went to work reaching out to independent artists across the country. It's so important to get them airplay. I mean, aren't you tired of hearing the same song being remade 50, 30 times over and over again? So we thought that we could do something where we would put the independent artists and the VIP celebrities in the same room, Greg, in the same room. Do you know how many people have never seen a radio station owner? You're one of my panelists. You're coming. They've never seen people that own TV networks. These young guys, they've never seen Enchantment, Duke of Earl, Crucial Conflict. These people are going to be able to spit knowledge to these young folks so that they can make a hit.
It's gonna be something, okay? Like you said, and you got all genres there too. But it's not just about the artists that are coming to perform. It's about the knowledge base that they're going to get.
Right. Right. The
You
knowledge
know,
is just nowhere they can get that knowledge. Darrell Gregg and I have put together this platform where they're gonna be able to receive video instructions, distribution on record deals, how to get paid royalties, guys. Listen to the words coming out of my mouth. You want to be paid for what you're doing. This is something that Darrell Gregg and I, we were very at the top line. We very much wanted to make sure we share with the young guys how you can get paid for your music. In the background, you can see my gold records, right? I want these young cats to get gold records. Darrell Gregg has just opened up Rockford to us, welcoming me in from Chicago, from Gary, from Indianapolis. So all roads are leading to Rockford this weekend.
yeah. Mo, I know you've been promoting for a while. Well, used to be a heavy promoter, and now you're just giving advice to people. Man, what do you think about something like this coming back?
Man, you just don't know. When I opened basically the same thing up here in Nashville. I mean, it's no longer hip hop or R&B heavy like it used to be, but back then, I mean, you could get a major up
Oh
on the
yeah.
stage with with somebody coming up. Now, as far as the networking with the major, that was a little bit thing different, unless they wanted something for you. Your Grand Hustle was pretty open,
Yeah.
for that. They was real open for that. And whenever you got with Grand Hustle, if they had somebody that they really like, they sit down and talk to them, pat them on the back or whatever, do what they need to do, or might even invite them down to Atlanta. So same thing with oh shoot, they just got the Lifetime Achievement Award, Outcast.
Yes.
You,
Yes.
you can always go down there and check them out. I mean, they
Mhm.
they, they kind of open on. They want you to know the business of the business. And that's why I teach these guys all the time. Hey, the business of the business is way more important how much talent you got in your butt, in your brains. I mean,
Well,
But
and
that's the
see,
thing. I agree with you. That's the thing. Most of the artists have talent, but like me and Miss Biggs always talk about, they have the talent,
yeah,
but they don't have the resources to move to the next level, or even have the information. Just like even performing at the show that she's getting ready to do, you can turn that into BMI ASCAP. That's a performance, right? But
yeah.
most people don't know that you can even make money from that. So, the things that Miss Biggs has been teaching me as an entrepreneur and an artist, that's a piece of the puzzle that I didn't know.
Let's
Right.
see, you get a chance to meet a lot of different folks here. Like Kimmy was saying, she lives in Nashville, and she knows how it is downtown, and it gets kind of you know we had to make our own spaces. I had an opportunity at one time to take an old Lowe's building and turn it into a venue. So when we did have a major R&B black artist, any kind of black artist, they had a good place to come.
Right.
But the powers that there be, they don't want that. They didn't want that. They end up selling it out to some market or something, you know.
Yeah.
And it's actually closed. And it could have been an awesome capture, for entertainment. And that's what I would love to do. I would love to have a
but you
spot.
know what?
So when like y'all up that way, y'all need
Right.
someplace to come and tour to get some FaceTime with the public. Y'all got a
Right.
place to go. You know,
That that's something I want to connect with you. One of our main radio personalities, DJ K Pat, is in
I saw it
Nashville,
jump up there.
and that's our next stop to do something in Nashville. So definitely, I want to hook up with you, and let's just make this global. Daryl and I were talking about that. We're taking it to the cities. We're taking it back to the streets. I mean,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
25 people performing, 25
Mm,
people who some have never been on the stage ever. And we're gonna welcome them, we're gonna comfort them, and we're gonna make them feel confident about what they're doing.
yeah. See,
And
that, that,
here's the important thing in my eyes is that um, it's not fluff. You know what I'm saying? It's not fluff at all. The information that's being given. Number one, it's being ran by two seasoned veterans in this industry. Yourself, Donna Lynn, and Daryl. Number two, You guys are bringing on people that have done a lot of things in the industry that can give this knowledge out to people who don't really know about it, who think they know, but they don't know about it, all right? Because
Right.
I can guarantee you, once they get up there and talk about the business, and those people that are sitting there that's going to get the information, they're going to be dumbfounded, all right?
Yeah.
Because of the fact that they think they know everything, but they don't, all
There you
right?
go.
How important is it to you to make sure that the message is clear to these people? And Donalyn, I know you're gonna go in at them on them because you always do in a nice way. But you go in and let these people know how important it is to let these people know that, hey, basically shut the hell up and listen, you know, because we're trying to help.
Right. Well, you know, I had one-on-one conversations with all the performers coming, and I kind of laid it down to them. Some things they didn't even realize. I said, when you come to this event, we got a meet and greet. When you get ready to hit the stage, I don't want to see you in the same outfit. Bring the
Thank you.
star power. We started at the bottom with that. So we got a room for the performers where we're gonna have St. Chris and Nino and all them guys helping these guys know, man, change your clothes. Fool your girlfriends. You know, pop out on your mama who's coming. Don't come out in the same thing. We're going to start with the basics. And then we're going to start with how many people you tell to come to your event to support you. They ought to be making a video. I mean, it's just like we want to give them so much basic knowledge to even catch them up to what really is going on. So we're going to have conference rooms where they can talk and find out what's going on, how to register their music. The number one question, Greg, is everybody want me to manage them.
That
And
is
I'm not a manager. That's not
oh
what
my
I
God.
do. Yeah,
Well, I
they
managed.
always want me to manage. That's your job, right? That's Darrell's job. I'm not no manager.
I
No,
I'm
no,
managed.
not a
no.
manager no more either. I ain't
I
putting
used
them
to
up.
manage. Hey, Miss Biggs, I used to be a manager. I said I can't do that. So I taught
Uh-uh.
them everything. I said I might as well be an artist. I done showed them how to do everything. I might as well
Yeah,
be an artist now because
yeah.
management is hard, especially
It's hard.
managing
But
younger
but
people and don't know the industry. That's a lot of work.
It's
But
like I said, it's like herding
but
chicken.
yeah,
she
my
bring
It's
up a
important
good
message
point.
hard.
to them is like your Facebook likes don't make you famous.
No.
You got to be bigger than where you live at. That's what we give people. We give them room to stretch. We're in 50 states and in Germany. Don't if
Mm.
your music is heard in Germany, you got to be bigger than where you live at.
Yes,
Greg and
sir.
I outgrew Gary, Indiana. We had to leave Gary, Indiana to I mean, we love our city, but we outgrew it.
Hmm.
You know, things didn't pop off for me until I crossed the state line to Chicago. And Greg moved to Michigan. I mean, but we was in our city trying to do it and was not getting the support. So, you know, be bigger than where you live at. If you in Nashville, let's all connect. Let's connect the dots so that when people go to Nashville, they can say, hey, you know my boy over here, or you know my girl. So it's important to share to them. The Facebook likes is fluff. That's the fluff,
Hmm.
Greg.
Come on,
That's the
man.
fluff
Please
for
tell them.
you. You know how
Please
Well,
many
tell
guy
that,
told
that,
me, can I be on your music conference? I got like 800 people like my video. I'm like, how much money you got, player? Turn the likes into money. That's what me and Darrell Gregg trying to show them because ain't that the end game? I mean,
that
really,
is the end. Yeah.
it's the end game.
they don't get it
Well,
though, you know, and that's the thing. And I'm not talking bad about people. I don't want to make it seem that. But the thing is that I've learned, you know, again, I used to manage Dinah Lynn Biggs when she was a radio personality, and I pushed that to her as a personality. See, one thing about Dinah Lynn, she knows how to transform herself. Okay, same thing with Darrell Gregg. They know how to transform themselves. All right, we can't continue to sit around and think. And you brought up a great point, Dinah Lynn. Number one, people that ask people like Darrell and Dinah Lynn to be managers, you don't go walk down the street and go ask Babyface to be your manager. You don't walk down the street and you gotta show me something. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right,
not managing anybody until I know that you got to move it and you can move yourself. Okay, you
right.
know how to work it yourself. I don't want to work that hard anymore. Okay, period. But the thing is, you gotta be able to listen. Okay, Dinah Lynn, Darrell Gregg, even Michelle, you guys are trying to show people how to do this business. Okay, it's a very lucrative business if you play it right. Okay, but again, Dinah Lynn said it perfectly. You can have 800. I don't care if you got 8,000 people listening to your music. Okay, are they listening to it in the right places? That 8,000 people of your people, they're not gonna pay you. That's your
well,
people. Get out to Germany, get out to Africa, get out to Poland, get out to all these people. Okay, Diane Lynn was doing this back in the day when wasn't nobody reaching out. We pushed people. We were getting 10, 20, 30,000 people listening to the radio show from Gary, Indiana. All right, you know.
And I
Period.
remember, hey Greg, I remember when we was working in Gary, Indiana, at WLTH, and that's where I met Darrell Gregg. Him and Andre Williams drove to Gary, Indiana for us to play
That's
their
right.
music. Remember? And
That's right.
and then some people hit you from Africa, and you come in there talking about we getting ready to go to Africa. I'm like, man, I'm not going to Africa. I thought you was crazy. I'm like, I ain't going to Africa.
You know,
Gotta go.
I always tell my people, I said, you know what? Consistency is the name of the game. Michael Jordan, if you went to go see Michael Jordan, he didn't do a dunk, he didn't make 23, 26 points, whatever he makes a game, you'd be pissed off if you paid for that ticket and you didn't see what he do.
Right.
But you got to be like that. You got to have that kind of mentality. You got to put your A game on and what they came to see every time they see you. I don't give a damn if you get tired of singing that song 1 million times. If it raise them up out their seats, you need to keep doing it.
Then you keep repeating
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
all the time.
And then we got the DJ here on the line. The music still falls in the hands of the DJ. Don't get it confused. The DJ used to be the one that make a hit. We got to get back to them days. That's how I started as a crate carrying DJ over in Gary, Indiana. You gotta be able to get the music to the DJs. So salute to you, my sister. Out here, these independent artists, you need to shoot me your name and number. They need to get the music to the DJs. We still the hit makers. We put the music in all the people partying, even though they drinking Hennessy. When they get through drinking Hennessy, that beat gonna still be in their head.
Right.
That part right
I
there.
gotta throw a quick shout out, man, to one of the greatest to do it, man, Michael Green, DeVille
What's up,
Radio.
Mike?
That guy right there, man. I can't say enough about him, man. He's one of the best to do it, man. Y'all definitely need to shout him out, okay? Check him out, listen to him. And I want to ask you guys. Go ahead, Mo. You were saying something before I interrupted.
No, I was just amen. Oh wait, I do have something else to say. We're talking about the best to do it. Right now, you have folk like us sitting right here right now, and like I told before, we actually disbanded here in Nashville. I told everybody it's gonna need to be some folk to take our positions. In other words, y'all need to keep learning. We got to make sure that y'all stand up, because we gotta check the narrative back on the music.
But they're not doing it, Mo. They're not doing it though. They are not doing it, Mo. They are still we. And I'm speaking to everybody that's on here. We're still the relevant ones, okay? There's nobody stepping up to make it happen. There's nobody really stepping up to make it happen. The music is going sour. The radio's going sour. We, Dinah Lynn, Darrell, Mike Green, Michelle, we are the ones that are still keeping the flame alive, okay? When is somebody going to step up, Mike? Darrell, Dinah Lynn, when's somebody going to step up?
I don't know, Darrell, what you think? Darrell, what you think?
I think, the whole key is like the gentleman said on the right screen, we have to have some replacement. So we got to get those interns back again. We got to get those people who want to really help people, because this is what this business is all about. Because as an entertainer, it's really not a lot of money into music as it used to be. But what I try to tell entertainers, what are you going to pair your success with after you get the fame? You got to create the craziest buzz ever, and then you got to sell something to go along with that. That's why all these big time stars, they coming up with lipstick, they coming up with all kind of things, because the music business is not bringing in the funds that it used to. But we have to pair them up with a product where they can present to the world what people can buy, So, they're not making a lot of money. People are complaining about the streams. They're complaining about not making a lot of money, but you make more money on the radio, especially on Big's radio. But what we need to do is teach them how to take a product and go with that. T-shirts is cool, but something tangible that people can buy once a month, once a week, all these type of things. I do pizza. So I haven't got back to it yet, but I'm gonna, bring this fame in, and then I'm say, hey, look what I have. What else do I have to offer with this fame that I have. So that's what we got to teach the new artists, how to do that.
I think also too, Daryl, is you know, back in the day, actually, where the groups made most of their money is when they got their butt up and went tour because people knew who the hell they was. You
Right.
got to have a tour circuit. You got to have some place for them to go to get noticed.
Yeah.
Right now, we have the computer and the internet and stuff like that, but we had radio that did the same thing basically back then. It was a primitive way of doing it, but it done the job. I mean,
Right.
how many of us sitting here, I said this the other day, how many of us sitting here sit around waiting on a track to show up on the radio before we taped it? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We taped it, or
Yes.
or we bought the album from somebody else
Right.
and got the track. My thing is that you got to create that kind of thirst in your customers. What
Mm-hmm.
happened in the 90s was atrocious. And I'm gonna say it over and over again till I turn blue black. You know, in the 90s, what happened is they trained us to sue our customers, taking money from our customers, say, you got that illegally. I'm
Right.
gonna take that from you. Who want to go see somebody don't know? You don't know nobody. Now they don't know nobody. So the narrative is all jacked up. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Yeah.
jacked up. They can put anybody they want to put out there. And it's in our
Mhm.
music mostly. That's what I noticed
But you know
here.
what? That's why it's important that we have that, which I'm so happy that Dinah Lynn and Daryl are doing what they're doing. We need to bring something like this back so that we can grow these artists, as opposed to just letting them just pop out like that. We can grow these artists. Now, I wanted to ask you guys, and Michelle, I'm gonna get to you in a second, okay? But you guys, we see these young artists that are not being groomed, and they're going out there and they create these beefs, okay? These unnecessary beefs. They show the guns in their videos. They do all of this, do all of that stuff, and eventually they get killed by the very people that they're trying to perform for. Okay, because they spit out so much negativity, so much violence that people say, "Well, hey, let me get at them." Okay, because they're not all of that. Okay, and then they post every single thing that they do, every single place that they go. What do you guys say about that? Okay, how can you guys in this seminar change the thinking of some of these artists that are out there?
Well, you taking it back to old school, man. It's just the bottom line. The music that they playing, the up to date music is taking people to another a place. You know, most even the young crowd when I play for them, they always come and tell me, man, man, I love that music you playing. You know, that remind me back in mama days. Well, that's where I want to take them because you keep going forward is what keep causing people to be killed.
Well, see, we got to go back and change that narrative because the thing
Because
about
the music that's have came ahead of us is the very reason why we got gangs laying people's kids down and everything else, man. Because it's satanic. Period.
again, we got to get out there and change the narrative
So
because
if we take it back to where we come from, because see, back then it wasn't nothing but love. Everybody went home.
Right.
Everybody went home. Everybody couldn't wait to get to the party the next weekend. You know, and people is starting to want that more back. You know, since they done already been for it. You know, because a lot of the places the young people can't come no more.
that's crazy.
So it's going back to us. So that's how I DJ and control my crowd, man. Yeah, I'll play a couple of their songs, but when I see them getting too geeked up, it's right back to old school.
All right.
And it allowed me to control the crowd like that.
Where them fans at?
Yeah, where the fans at? Exactly. You know, some wobble. You know, not no bitch. I beat you up down the street on the corner. Whole shake ass. Not that.
Well, you
No,
absolutely correct.
who wants? I mean, most people don't want to even hear that, man.
I agree. I agree. I've been quiet up here, but I agree with that because, like you said, they before it was love, and really in black music, I and I'm gonna say it the truth. That's really the only music where you see it. You
It's
don't
Right.
really see it nowhere else, and it's like you say, it's satanic. They preaching hate.
yeah, that's what they preaching, to disrespect women, you know, to it gotta go from there, man, back to where we come from, man. I'm telling you.
Well, let me just interject this. Being the type of station that we run here, we're not dubbed as urban contemporary. We're not a black station. We built our station to be a contemporary radio station across the board. We're playing rock, jazz, hip hop, all of that. But if you
I
pay
play it
close,
all.
yeah, as you pay close attention to what's going on, like you said, the evolution of music is changing. It's changing right in front of your face. People don't even realize it. This is the first year in 40 years that there is no hip hop on the Billboard charts.
It's crazy.
None.
Right.
40
It's crazy.
years. It's changing. It doesn't mean hip hop is dead. I had a big beef with this last night on my show. I work for Billboard. I go to LA 3 days a week to work for Billboard. I'm telling you, the decision makers are seeing the change. Now is the evolution. R&B is coming back. We just hired a new hip hop gospel guy. He plays all clean hip hop gospel. So people are getting away for it now. I'm a hip hop head from back in the day. I'm from the Too Short days when they called you a bitch. That's
Mm.
music, and there is a market for it. It's $1 million market. But if you feed in the R&B that has come back, it has evolved. The last 10 years, R&B has been so dry. But now,
Yeah,
the first time in 40 years, like you say, the evolution is happening. It's happening right in front of our faces. So,
yeah.
Yeah,
guys, just stay tuned.
that
I'm telling you, it's
that
happening.
that's so true. And just like all genres that we invented and developed, is that it does change. I mean, a lot of people say back in the day that blues was kind of like hip hop because it was kind of an ostrich type deal. Some people that went to church didn't want to hear no blues. You
Right,
know what I mean? It was ostracized. It was stuff that was pushed to the side. No, that's bad. It was like hip hop because of stuff they talk. It wasn't all clean like BB King blues. It used to be
Yeah.
right,
dirty. It
right,
was dirty, and a lot of people pushed it to the side. But it evolved. It evolved into rock and a whole bunch of other genres
right.
that's out there.
Soft
And right now,
jazz,
that's right. And right
Southern
now,
soul.
reggae.
it's
Southern
going to
soul.
its next level now. Right
Let
now,
me,
I think hip hop is and well, our music. I'm gonna put our music. It's
right,
going to this next level. It's going
right,
to the next step. And what it
right.
is, somebody out there, an artist out there already got their finger on the pulse. They just don't know.
They don't
And what's
know.
going to happen when
That's
it
right,
breaks, it's kind of like a D'Angelo. When he hit, it wasn't no tiny explosion. It was an atom bomb. It dropped
right,
and it
Right.
was on. You know, that mixture of what the flavor that he had at that time. So
right. Wow.
So
Yeah, it's
so look, let me
happening,
get back.
guys.
Let
It's
me get
happening,
back into
guys.
go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
Donnie.
It's
Go ahead.
happening, guys, because for the first time, I'm on the board with the Grammys. We're
mm,
able to nominate people for Grammys, and guess what category we're adding in? Keep your eyes peeled. Remember, you heard it first here on Dope Living TV. This is inside the Grammys negotiation. We are adding Southern Soul. We're
mm,
adding a category for Southern Soul. Let's talk about it. I'll tell people, let's argue.
mm,
Nice.
Blues, Southern Soul, that's bringing in all these other genres of music that were overlooked. We're this close. When you
Yes.
see it, when they hit the
uh-oh.
Yeah, so I'll take it over. When you hit the news now,
Well, I think
Go
I
ahead.
yeah,
think
but Southern Soul is gonna be on the category because I'm taking over for you. But go ahead.
All right, all right. So yeah, I mean, seriously, it's a lot of groundbreaking conversations happening right here on this interview right now. Groundbreaking. We're talking about, like what she said, the evolution of music that inspires you. Where's the love songs? How many people got pregnant at the prom off a love song? We ain't got nothing like that out here now.
Oh no.
I'm talking about I'm talking about everybody went home, man.
Mhm.
Everybody couldn't wait to get back to the party. Now
Mm.
That'll let
now
that'll
these
make you remember that my one of the church persons said, "Don't send your daughters to prom. That's where they get pregnant at."
Yeah,
yeah,
Go ahead,
and that Teddy
Michelle.
Pendergrass and
Oh
Luther
wait.
now with
Vandross get them in the
now
car.
with these with our younger generation, you know, I think that's really where we need to take them back to, because uh the way they've been taught kind of wrong.
Well, they ain't got no examples, sis.
You
Ain't no
know,
kinda.
exactly. And that's why I say we as artists need to bring them on back to
Right.
where we come from.
But you got to even
Yeah,
realize the way artists used to be. These guys
yeah.
now they think that EP is an album.
Mm,
An
mm,
EP
mm,
is
mm,
not an
mm.
album. It's 3 tracks you made. An album is 11 tracks. But remember, guys, everybody that put out an album, let's take Prince. Let's argue about this. People arguing Prince was a lyricist. He took you, he did the Little Red Corvette, and then
Yep.
he brought you When Doves Cry. He
Right.
could take your
Exactly.
emotions sky high and back down. These artists
And
don't do
back
that.
down to earth. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
these
I
artists
mean,
right now, they 10 across the board. You're gonna be a bitch for all 10 songs.
Yeah.
yeah, all
Because
10.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
and really you
Damn.
can't understand what one of the motherfuckers is talking about.
Mm.
Hey, let me tell you this, Diane. You just broke a lot of hearts out there, because everybody was high. They was like, "Hey, man, I got my EP coming out, dog. My EP coming out." Ah, woo.
No,
What she
Y'all better
say?
get to the.
What she say? She said there's not an album. Damn.
that's not an album, bro.
Hey, look.
They send them to me all the time. Last night we were on live. They sent me, it's like, I got my EP. I want Biggs to break it. I said, oh, how many songs you got? 3. I'm like, no, bro.
No,
Go
It's
back to
man.
the
already
drawing board.
broke.
Yeah. You got a spotlight, player. You got a spotlight on TikTok or something.
Mhm.
No.
That part.
And then the thing
That's
about an
funny.
album is the artist put their whole selves into an album. An album was a reflection of Earth, Wind, and Fire. It was just, you knew it was gonna be all about their movement. You
Exactly.
put out an album now. What's the theme? Ain't no
Yeah,
theme to it.
uh,
Ain't no
she- uh,
vision. No
uh,
vision.
No,
Not
What's
whatever
about
no.
to
song.
go through?
Well, the thing about it is they done had everything else that they done seen on other videos, and they just regurgitating the same BS.
Right.
thing.
Look,
Exactly.
you got some lyricists out there that really throw some words together. I mean, they really put some stuff together. But the respect part and living for real is what we're about as far as our culture is about. And some of this stuff, like you said earlier, ain't none of this stuff they living a lie. You know,
Right.
ain't nothing
Yeah.
truthful about nothing they doing. You know,
Nothing.
Hey,
I used to like the songs when the old dudes be rapping to you in the song. Oh baby.
Harold Melvin,
They
the Blue
but see,
start,
Note.
Yeah. Yeah.
man,
That
Yeah.
man,
that's
Barry
the
White,
oh,
thing
that
too.
Barry White rapping.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't
That's the
none of
thing.
that
Ecstasy
happening.
is,
They can't
you
even
know,
Like a
talk.
Be My Girl track or something.
For
Yeah,
me,
At the
yeah,
guys,
man.
beginning.
is this. For
That
me,
and those
guys, is
type of
like
tracks
this.
give you longevity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A long time ago, we had
UTFO.
and
you
that
Yeah,
could identify when the song
and
came on.
really basically that's why a lot of us are still here.
yeah,
You know.
They're resurging. They're touring again. But when a song came on back a long time ago, you could identify that band or that group. Okay, if like
yeah,
Diane Lynn said, when Earth, Wind and Fire came on, you knew it was Earth, Wind and Fire
First note.
coming on.
Go for a
Commodores
note.
came on, you knew it was Commodore. When Ohio Players came on, come on, Confunction,
yeah,
Not,
Arcades,
not
you
not
knew.
only not only did you know the song, you knew the producer. You knew, I mean,
Right.
back in the 90s, you knew
yeah,
that was Teddy Riley, you knew that was Babyface, you
yeah,
knew all the
All the
Jimmy Jam and
artists.
Terry
Yeah.
Lewis. We
yeah.
knew the
All of them.
artist and the producer. You could just tell who produced those tracks. So
And you
it's a
knew
it's a different
everybody's
genre.
name in the group. You knew everybody's name in the
Yeah.
group.
And there
Right.
was
Well,
15
Bottom
people on
line,
the album cover.
Yeah,
Now
15
mhm.
people on the
nowadays
album
we
cover.
got little baby, big baby, baby.
YN,
man,
You
What that
know,
girl call herself? Dirty Red.
NBA. I didn't even know the boy was named after the NBA.
Yeah, the
big
one girl
baby,
name, what's her
little
name? Dirty
baby.
Red,
yeah.
Sexy Red,
Yeah.
Sexy
Dirty
But
We
Red.
Red.
got.
you said dirty red.
She said we got big baby.
Sexy
She
Red,
said we
yeah.
got big baby,
I,
Sexy
I,
little
red.
baby.
I'm
Their
just
name
saying
We got
ends
big
in
baby.
Pooh and Bell.
Yeah,
everybody
We
know
got
on
big
this
baby,
panel that
little
we could
baby,
do better.
baby nuts. We got all that, man.
You know,
Yeah,
But
so go
Yeah.
ahead,
this
Greg.
is it right here. This is it right here, man. Y'all got to go to this. Y'all got to go to this. I know we talking about it right now, but you have to go to the music seminar, guys. Okay, conversations like this will be had. Okay, but it's going to be on a more intense level, simply because of the fact that the guys want everybody to understand this is a business, but it ain't easy, y'all. And in order to get to where you need to go to, you gotta listen to the people that have done it already. Okay, it's the Biggs Radio Music Seminar. It's in Rockford, Illinois, sponsored in whole basically by the Biggs Radio Network. Darrell Gregg's gonna be in there doing his thing. I'm telling you guys need to go there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I don't know how
I'll
much they're
be
gonna let
there
me talk,
too.
but you know I got a
Yay.
lot to talk about.
Good.
I got a lot
Good.
to talk about because I don't share my story. Diane knows me very, very, very well. So she knows my story. All right. But she knows also that I don't like talking about it either. But you know, if it's going to help people, we got to get out there and help people. Okay. We all have to do that. Okay. Panelists are going to be there that's going to be able to share their ideas, share their vision, share their journey so that you can know. And a lot of people get kind of distressed because they're like, well, I don't have the money to do this and I ain't got to, you know, you got to listen and maybe somebody will be there that can help you. You don't have to worry about that money in this and that. Okay. Especially if you're good enough to put your business out there, put yourself out there. You know, you guys know more about it than I do. I can only speak from a television aspect, okay? And small radio from dealing with life, because just because I was Dinah Lynn's manager don't mean that I knew more than she did. I just knew how to keep motherfuckers off her back, okay? That's what I knew how to do, okay? That's what I did.
Well, that you know that sometimes that be the part.
Yes.
You
And
know,
that's why I
She
have
knew the
Daryl.
business.
and that way that we can stand out.
Yeah.
You
She
know,
knew the business. And I told her, I told her, and she was one of the first people to become radio personality, okay? I told her, stop saying you a DJ, okay? Because people want you. People want you. You're a personality, all right? You are not a DJ. And Tyler took that mantle and ran with it, and now she owns her own station, okay? Same thing with my guy, Mike Green. You know, this guy, and you got to take yourself to a different level. This guy's been on Empire. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? He's on Empire, all right? DJing in the background. He was on Empire.
That's my
Period.
buddy. Mike Green. That's my buddy. He
Yeah.
ran to the big
yeah.
station. I was on his station. Do you remember, Greg? I used to
I
be
do
on his
remember.
station when it was Gangsterville.
I do
Gangsterville
remember.
Radio. Yes, sir. Hey,
I
that's
was
what it
on that.
was.
Yep.
Got to do it, man. You got to do it. Darrell, we're going to be getting out of here in a second, okay? And is there any, I mean, you know, I know because people go through this business and people think it's easy. There's a lot of distractors, a lot of things that happen that could easily, we could say, I don't want to do this anymore. Darrell, I know you go through a whole lot of stuff, man. How do you get past the negativity?
Well, you know, I explain everybody to one thing: drive and determination.
Thank you.
The drive is get to the goal. The determination means when something happened, you got to get back up. You drive, get back up, drive, get back up. That is the determination in getting to the goal. So determination will take you to the place you need to get to. Like I said, when I first met you guys, I came all the way from Rockford, you know, 3 hours away just to, you know, present my package, you know. And that was the drive that I had, the determination to get my stuff on the radio. So you know, you can't worry about the negativity because it's there. It's gonna
it's gonna
always be
be there.
there.
Yeah, it's gonna be there.
I don't worry about that. So, and as everybody on the panel, as you guys say, you had to leave your own town to make it. That's biblical prophecy. You know what I'm saying? To be able to, a prophet is not welcome in his own home. That is a biblical thing that everybody must know. You're not going to, there are going to be some people that's not respected in their own home, but they got to respect you because your work ethic shows that you're still out here doing what you do and love what you're doing. So that's the same thing with me in my city. I don't worry about everybody else. They have to see me like, how's this guy moving on this kind of level? It's because I stepped out and I made a name for myself. And I bring value to everywhere I go. My skills and my talent is valuable. So what I do is I bring value to everywhere I go. So that's what makes people love me and like me because I'm not just a artist, a singer. I produce films. I'm a movie. Diane Biggs sent me something. I sent it back to her. She said, "Damn, you know what I'm saying? You made that out of that." But see, that's value. I bring value to everywhere I go because of the skills I learned throughout the years. You know, by nobody wanted to help me, so I had to go develop those skills myself. So
Right.
you know, you have
And that's
go
about
ahead.
what I've been going through myself as a DJ, Greg. Nobody wants to step out and help me. So I've been, you know, learning little by little myself. You know what I'm saying? Till I get to where I seen some of the outstanding DJs, you know, go, and that's about where I'm going, trying to go where they went. So I got to keep
Yes.
up with my determination. You know,
Yes.
I'll let
Mhm.
you see a little bit about me. I'm trying to keep up with that determination, and this, you
Yeah,
know, this me right here. You know,
you gotta
Okay.
get to the
Okay.
you gotta get to the goals in everything that you do. I know you gotta get ready to wrap up, Greg, but you know those things that we need to do is to teach the young people how to manifest those things
yeah,
and go out and reach and talk to other people. Like I say, I found generals in different places. You guys, my generals. I found generals, and you know, so when you go find generals, they be like, "Oh, I love this guy." So now I can bring the generals back to my city. So everywhere
Right.
I go
Right.
find generals and people who have value. So and that's how you got to do it. So now with everything I've collected through all these years, now I can bring it back. Say, hey, now look what I can bring. You guys don't even have to go out and do that. I'm going to bring it to you guys. Now you can go meet Donald Biggs. You can meet Greg. You can meet all these different people, and they can help you out like they've been helping me. So that's the value that I bring to the table.
you know,
My
the
man.
next thing,
Like,
Greg, the next thing,
what's
you know, we can do, man, too, is we can bring it outside in the summertime, you know, right there by that one park right there. And
I got you.
everybody, you know,
We're gonna
everybody
do that.
come out and you know, let the people come out and you know, sell tickets, you know.
you better get them. You better get them fingers ready, then, man. Get them ready. All right. Hey, we gotta get. We gotta get out of here. But I wanted to get an opportunity to say this to Dinah Lynn. Let Dinah Lynn have the final word. Dinah Lynn, you know, you are first Black female radio station owner in Indiana. You've had to go. You had to overcome a lot of negatives. You've had some great positives. All right. What do you say to the people that are trying to do the things that you're trying to do?
um, the main thing, and that's one of the things you taught me, Greg, is determination. Don't let nobody knock you off your square. If you get shook up, shake it off. You just gotta keep going. I mean, we've had so many doors slammed in our faces, so many naysayers. But at the end of the day, you just keep grinding in the back room. Keep grinding. And then one day, everybody like, wow, it was happening all the time. So I tell people just stay focused. A lot of time you can't get in touch with us. We busy. I'm working. I'm working. And
Exactly.
when a guy called a radio station talking about, can you go on a date? And I'm like, dude, I'm working. Well, don't insult me with that. And being a woman is even harder with it. So, but I have guys like you and Daryl around to protect me from that. And then when I don't have y'all, I have to start cursing. And they're like, "Go, wow, she cursed, yeah. Respect my craft, respect what I do, because it's a man's game out here in this radio and music."
Yeah, and you've done it. Okay, I could, like I said, we could be on here for a couple of hours telling our stories. All right, especially the stories that we had together doing
Remember that
this
dude
race.
snatched that mic out my hand on stage,
Dude,
and you jumped
and you remember
across
what I
the.
did? I said, you
Yeah,
remember what I did?
yeah, I remember. You had the camera in your hand, leaped up on the stage. Just total disrespect, man. It's out here.
I can't
Yeah.
do it. You know, as a manager, man, I watch out for the people that I'm managing. Okay, that's what they expect me to do. Not only financially, not only business wise, but personal as well. Okay, I'm there. We don't, you know, with me, you don't need no bodyguard. Okay, I'm a brown belt in Taekwondo. I'm not black. I'm a brown belt in Taekwondo. I can handle, man. Dinah Lynn will tell you I can handle. I drove all the way from Kentucky one night. Okay,
Yeah, they wasn't
Kentucky
gonna pay
one
me
night.
my money. They had me on the stage and wasn't gonna pay me. I called Greg Kine. They ain't gonna pay me. He said, "Let the show go on. Just let the show. I'll be there."
I'll be
And
there.
that's the same thing with Darrell Gregg. I said, "Do we need security in Rockford?" He said, "Oh no, I got you."
Oh no, you good here.
Pull up. We pull up. But I thank you guys for coming on the show and hanging out with us, man. And look, everybody, again, it's in Rockford. It's this weekend. Okay, it's the
Yeah.
Biggs Radio music seminar. I want to say new music seminar, but it's the music seminar. Okay,
Right.
this ain't WGCI. It's the Biggs Radio Network. It's the music seminar. You guys come and y'all check it out and get to know these people. Okay, because you never know who can help you. Don't be so big. You don't come in there with all these diamonds and around your neck and all this other stuff, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna call you out. Okay, you got all of this diamond. I'm not gonna do it right now. Mo, what you got, man?
Man, this is a awesomely beautiful thing. I wish I could be there with y'all. That ride for me is more than 12 hours, from here. So
We coming to Nashville though. I told you, my girl DJ K Pat, look her up. Kimberly Patterson.
yeah,
Connect with her.
I
Please.
need to connect with her. She probably done seen, Black Catfish, Off Top Inc., all of that stuff here, because we did a lot of here
Oh
before
yeah.
we went to Indiana and every place else. We were creating
Yeah.
our own circuit. So she probably done seen and heard
Yes.
of those groups that we had. And basically that's all I was doing, is just informing. And it's important. It's really
Yes.
important that we inform the next generation on what they need to do to be successful. If they and then put it in their mind, even if you don't freaking make it to the to the top pinnacle, make sure you grab somebody and fill them up with the stuff so they don't have to start from the bottom. You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
It- you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. We used to do that back in the day. They don't do that no
It's
more. They
gonna
keep too
happen.
busy pushing each
It's
other
gonna
down.
happen.
Yeah.
This is a resurgence right now. It's a resurgence. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Did I cut you off, Mo? I'm sorry.
No, bro. You good. I could talk about this for 2.5 hours. This used to be
Yeah,
my
yeah.
number
You
one
gonna
love.
talk? You gonna talk us past 8 o'clock? Because I know it's what you do. Okay, Steve, what you got?
I mean, what you're doing is awesome. How you doing, Dinah Lynn? We got a
Hey.
connection through a lot of people. Tell Nino, like Gangsterville, Greg.
Yes.
So, and what they doing is awesome. Greg, I'm gonna try to even make it down there to go to it,
Okay.
because you guys are passing on knowledge, and like Michelle said, need that intern, somebody that's there and want to learn it,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
willing to learn it, and not just thinking, hey, I know this, because of, like you say, don't let that marshmallow fluff Facebook and all that fool you.
Hey
So,
man, if you make it to Rockford, we got you.
uh,
You with us. Greg, why don't y'all partner up? One car can go that way. We got you. You be a guest of me and Darrell Gregg, man. Come on down.
definitely.
For
Okay.
sure, for sure, man. This is a wealth of knowledge that's sitting right below us right now. Okay, and we want to make sure that you guys, because there's thousands of people out there that are trying to get into the business. It is not an easy business to get into, but once you're in, you got people like this. They got you. I'm telling you, they got you. Okay. Thank you, Michelle, for coming through. We're gonna definitely see you Saturday. Darrell Gregg, Dinah Lynn Biggs, man. Y'all know this family right here. Okay. Y'all know anytime y'all
Yeah.
need
Thank
me. I'm
thank you guys for
okay.
welcoming me.
Yeah, thank you
And
for having us.
All
And let
right.
me
thank you
say
for
this too.
having me.
Let me say this too. Dinah Lynn made a good point. Okay. Because I'm guilty myself, but I don't really feel guilty. You call me. You can call me. A lot of people got my number. You can call me. Well, no, not this number now. But if you call me, I may not answer because I'm busy. Okay, this business keeps you busy as well. Okay, Darrell ain't gonna answer his phone all the time. Dinah Lynn's not gonna answer her phone all the time. Hell, we don't answer for each other sometimes. All right, period. And
Right.
we're friends. Okay, but it's no love lost. Okay, we are busy and we understand this business, and we just want everyone else to get into this and feel the love like we feel it. Because I'm telling you, it's love. It's a lot of hard work, but it's love. I appreciate everybody that's been commenting. I couldn't put all the comments up today. I apologize, but Jay Hive, when you go there, he said he's going to bring his computer to the seminar. He said he needs some help. You're looking at the people right there. Bobby Strutchin, appreciate you, man. Really, really. D Starks, what's going on? Kim Patterson.
Yeah, that's
Connect with
Kim. I
Mo.
want her to connect with the Nashville guy.
Yeah, connect with Mo. Mo got you, all right? And y'all share them ideas, Mo. Get her, man. Get her. Let's set something up. All right.
I might have to
I'm
do an
already
old
working.
school mix for.
I'm already working on the airlines for next year's Distinguished Authors Guild. I want it back in Vegas, okay? So I'm working on these airlines, all right? Look, if I'm working on an airline for one, I can work on an airline for all. Dinah Lynn, y'all get the look. I'm telling y'all, and y'all can't stop doing this seminar. This is the first one. Let's make it annual.
Oh, we're gonna do it a couple times a year, Greg. Couple times a year.
Oh, well, shoot, let's make it biannual. Let's go, man. Let's do whatever
Yeah.
we got to do. And you know, you got our support, okay? You got our support here
All
at
right.
DopelivenTV Live. Appreciate you guys once again, all right?
All right.
Thank you.
Peace
Thank
out.
you.
Tomorrow,
What's up?
Peace out.
tomorrow, man, we got you remember the guy that came on Mo a long time ago? He's got a new video out. I forgot his name, so I don't need me talking about it, but he'll be here tomorrow. Okay, old dude from Fort Wayne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, PA, Willie PA, I think his name is. Okay, got it. I'm gonna send this stuff to you too, Darrell and Donalyn. Y'all check him out, okay? But he'll be on tomorrow with
Willie P.
Got Willie P.
Oh,
There you go. Got his new video out and everything. All right, and go see what's going on with him. All right, it's DopelivenTV Live. We will see you guys tomorrow. All right.
All right.
Peace.
Dope living.